It's definitely one of my favorite title screens to a video game. But yeah, welcome back. Today we start a brand new Let's Play on the last part of my Final Fantasy 3 Let's Play. I mentioned I was going to start up Ratchet and Clank. Now, just like Final Fantasy 3, this is a very important game for me. This is one of the first games I've ever played, and I absolutely love it. So definitely want to let this game shine a bit. I have a few save files. Uh, so yeah, let's go ahead and start this. I'm not going to be talking over the cutscenes, by the way.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Right. Quite a bit to unpack there. The story jumps off pretty quickly, but yeah, let's go see where he crash
Welcome to the
landed.
Gadgetron help desk.
Now that's the help desk. They come in and talk quite a bit, a lot of introductory stuff. But I played this game 1,000 times, so I don't need to hear that. And the way I play, I pretty much break every box in my path, because there's plenty of stuff to buy. In fact, you actually need some bolts to progress through the story, so and it doesn't take long. Now, if I would have known that Spyro played very similar to this first Ratchet game, I would have played it a long time ago. I jumped into it pretty late, about 7, 8 years ago, and I absolutely love it. I love how they share like very similar sound effects. The enemies sound very similar,
You can interrupt help desk messages by pressing
and they tell you very useful advice right there. Now, I could be wrong, but the help desk voice from Final Fantasy, or from the Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, sounds a lot like Lulu from Final Fantasy X. Pretty sure it's the same voice actor. You see me jump a lot. I usually do that because it seems to be faster. I don't know.
that's
Ratchet is a bit sluggish in the first game, but after this they fix him and he starts to move smooth as butter. So, oh, look at that! Look at all those boxes. In fact, you're gonna need quite a few bolts if you want to do everything in this game. The most expensive weapon in this game is 150,000 bolts. Yeah, gold versions of weapons upgrade, nanotech upgrades, the weapons themselves. So yeah, definitely want to break every single box in your path. Now, what I love about Ratchet and Clank, I could list it. I could go on forever because there's a lot to love. Starting with the aesthetics. I love the whole futuristic thing that they're going on here.
to use your bomb glove.
Ratchet and Clank
Press
really
the circle
stands
button
apart from like other
and the
games.
circle button again to fire.
Yeah, she's telling you how to use your weapons, but I mean, honestly, most people don't really use weapons in this first game. I like to treat this first game as like a platformer. I do weapons, but only pretty much when they're needed, but you do have one weapon right now, and that is the bomb glove, which is actually not bad. First weapon they give you, and I actually use it pretty often. Well, I use it to more in like the later half, because the game starts getting pretty aggressive. Second half, they start to throw a lot of enemies at you.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet
This guy.
and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cut!
And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is B54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in,
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
if there are any left.
I'll admit, Nefarious is the better villain, but to me, Drake has always been a personal favorite. And talk about an intro. What an amazing way to introduce the main villain of this of a game. There's 3 paths. I like to start with this one. This one is optional. Yeah, I'm going to be showing pretty much every single path and all the gold bolts, and getting all the weapons, of course, as well as the nanotech upgrade. This is cool. As soon as you walk in, the music changes to match the ambiance. The enemies are pretty easy to dodge. Yeah, you're gonna see me with the first half. I'm pretty much always gonna be using my wrench. The thing with the wrench is you don't have to buy ammo. It's very efficient. It gets the job done. Alright, so at this point we can only be underwater for so long. If those bubbles run out, you're gonna drown. Alright, let's keep exploring. Let's see what brings us, or what this cave has to bring us. Hey, look at that. It's like robot birds. Now, you actually need the bomb glove for this. You can't smack that wall, so... And this is one of the collectibles in this game. Well, the main collectible, really. There's 40 of them in the entire game. And I know exactly where all of them are at. The amount of times I played this game, I got it memorized by heart. And if you ask me, these are the best hidden and best, this is the best gold bolts in the series. Well, the other games have titanium, platinum, etc., but I feel like this is their best iteration of it. In fact, if you fancy speedruns, the all gold bolt is actually it's a pretty interesting run. I actually haven't seen one in quite some time, but I think they got it down to like an hour. Or a lot less than an hour at this point.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
So you could buy this for 2,500, the Processor. It's a flamethrower, but I actually don't buy a lot of weapons till later in the game. There's actually a way to get a discount on your weapons, and I'll be showing you how to do that. And before I get that, I pretty much just use my wrench and I buy like 1 or 2 weapons. Basically the essentials, so... Next we're gonna explore this path. I'm saving the sewers one for last. Since this is gonna lead to the next planet anyways that I want to go to. Ooh, this song is so iconic. If it's still moved too, because as you can see, the area is under attack. Yeah, it may take time if you ever play this to get used to the controls. Ratchet is a bit more like sluggish. That's kind of how Crash 1 plays. They were kind of getting used to the, I don't know, putting their feet in the water, but once you get to the second and third game, the controls are spot on. Let's see. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's always a treat getting to play this game over again. Alright. You want to make note of this area? We'll come back. Can't get to this now. We can actually go under that water later, but... And we can activate this later as well. But not now. Let's see. I think as far as this Let's Play goes, I'm probably gonna do like 2 planets per episode. I feel like one planet would be too short, 3 episodes would be a bit too lengthy. I'm guessing 2 planets is 20 to 30 minutes, so This episode is going to be around 20 to 25 minutes. Or actually more like 25, 30. Yeah, I mentioned the aesthetics, stuff like the bombastic soundtrack, the variety of weapons. Ooh, I love this part of the song. You're gonna see me doing that a lot. That's just, you could do R2 and move the analog and jump, and you'll do like they call it macaroni. Well, the speedrunners call it that, but I like doing it because it's actually faster, it seems. When he does it, you can see he kind of builds some momentum. And speedrunners have found out to do how to do some crazy stuff. Again, if you never really watch speedruns, you'd be surprised. They always find ways to break games. In fact, I like watching speedruns for RPGs nowadays, because you actually find out kind of shortcuts and loopholes. Look at that. Whole group of enemies, but they don't stand a chance against this wrench. Alright, let's see what's here. It looks like a ship, but they seem to be protecting it. Get out of my way. This game was just so captivating to me when I was younger. You got the smooth 60 frames per second. The amazing visuals and aesthetics. And again, this game is just, it captured the time so well. Like, this is one of the most 2000 games you'll ever play. You can just tell by the jokes that they try to make as well. And even Ratchet's voice sounds so early 2000s.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. You should...
Yeah, so just defeat those 3 enemies, you'll get that cutscene activate. And man, the cutscenes in this game never fail to put a smile on my face. I love the humor that this game got going for it. And that's some pretty good advertising. I gotta get that to Quark. Let's see. Now, one more path to explore. And that's what I love about this this first Ratchet game. I love all the Ratchet games. I do feel as the exploration was done the best in this first game. I love how a lot of the planets have branching paths. And as you can see, all the paths are like different. You get to explore the planet. Yeah, like the cave. Now you got this, it looks a lot like a factory. And then we explored the outlands as well. Alright, so you're supposed to go up there, but if you press X every time you touch the wall, you can keep wall jumping. Give me Mario 64 vibes. We will get to that eventually, trust me. another one of my classics. I'm gonna be knocking off a lot of the classics for these early Let's Plays. And there goes gold bolt number 2. There's actually 3 on this planet, but we can't get that third one just yet. It was that little thing that was on the ground near the water that I mentioned earlier. But don't worry, I'll have an episode where I come back and grab everything. Alright. Let's see, so you want to come up here? I never really thought about it too, but I might make like quick walkthroughs / guides for this game. Games that I'm very familiar with. Just so people can have that for reference. Stuff like all the gold bolts in this game. Because trust me, those videos are very helpful. In fact, if you want 100% this game, not even 100% this game, but you want like all the max weapons, you're gonna have to eventually get all the gold bolts. But I like it. It gives it a good incentive to actually get the weapons and the bolts. Alright. Look at that. You're gonna see me get up to a lot of bolts. They're like 20, 30,000. Probably even closer to 40,000 before I get that item that gives me a discount. But we have a cutscene right here.
Dad, blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking! The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows 2 weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
And look at that. This is one of the bolt stipulations that plays throughout the game.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Oh, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
I love the outfit that Ratchet has in the first game. Yeah, it's just telling you how to use one. In fact, there's a skin in the third game, Up Your Arsenal. I like to put that on. Alright, let's see. That pretty much sums it up for this planet. Again, I'll be back, but that's gonna be much later. We can't get access to that gold bolt anytime soon. That's gonna be like more than halfway through the Let's Play. Alright, I'm gonna actually fly to Metropolis, and then we're actually gonna end this first part. So yeah, cool way to start the Let's Play. This game doesn't waste any of your time. I love how it starts. It moves at a very quick pace all throughout. And everyone loves and knows this level. And one of the most iconic themes you'll ever hear in a video game. This song is infamous. And it still blows my mind that they were able to pump this out on the PS2. I love how you can just kind of stare into the distance I love the worlds that they put you in this game. The futuristic setting. But we're actually going to explore this and already on the next episode. So thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next part. Have a good one.